Welcome to the captivating world of Spanish small plates. Get ready to embark on a culinary adventure unlike any other, where food isn't just sustenance, it's a vibrant and integral way of life. It's about community, connection, and savoring every single moment. Tapas and Pintxos are the very heart and soul of Spain, the essence of its culinary identity. They're a ubiquitous presence, found in every bustling bar, adorning tables at every joyous celebration, and woven into the fabric of daily life. They're not just small bites, they're miniature explosions of flavor, carefully crafted to tantalize your taste buds. And beyond the incredible taste, they carry even bigger stories, tales of tradition, family, and the simple joys of life. Picture the lively, sun-drenched streets of Madrid, alive with the sounds of conversation and clinking glasses. Or the charming coastal city of San Sebastian, a Pintxos paradise nestled in the Basque Country. Imagine yourself surrounded by the infectious laughter of friends and family, all while the irresistible aroma of garlic and olive oil fills the air. Tapas in their essence are any small portion of food, a miniature culinary masterpiece designed for sharing and sampling. This could be anything from a handful of succulent olives, a wedge of classic Spanish tortilla, or crispy golden fried calamari rings. The very name tapas originates from the charming tradition of covering a drink, protecting it from dust and insects. This was often done with a slice of bread or a thin piece of flavorful ham, a simple yet ingenious solution. Pintxos, on the other hand, hail from the beautiful Basque Country, a region renowned for its unique culture and exceptional cuisine. These delightful creations typically consist of small, perfectly sized pieces of crusty bread. These slices are then generously topped with a dazzling array of delicious and artfully arranged ingredients. And most distinctively, they are held together by a toothpick, adding a touch of rustic charm. At their core, both tapas and pintxos are all about sharing good food, socializing with loved ones, and experiencing a delightful variety of flavors and textures in a single meal. Instead of committing to one large singular main course, you embark on a thrilling food adventure, a culinary journey filled with unexpected delights. You have the freedom to try a little bit of everything, sampling and savoring each unique creation. The vibrant tapas culture is fundamentally about connection, fostering a sense of community and shared experience. It's about moving from bar to bar, exploring different establishments and their unique offerings, sharing delicious food, engaging in lively conversation, and filling the air with joyous laughter. Today, we're going to bring this cherished tradition right into the heart of your own home, transforming your kitchen into a Spanish tapas bar. We'll be creating simple, yet incredibly flavorful, classic dishes that are sure to impress your friends and family. Remember, the best Spanish food is often the simplest, focusing on fresh, high-quality ingredients. It's about relying on those good ingredients, preparing them with love and care, and letting their natural flavors shine through. So go ahead and pour yourself a generous glass of your favorite Spanish wine, whether it's a robust Rioja or a crisp Albarino. And now, with everything in place, let's begin this delicious and unforgettable journey together. Before we cook, let's get our kitchen ready. You don't need fancy stuff, just a few reliable tools. A heavy non-stick frying pan is a must for tortilla and frying potatoes. A sharp chef's knife and a large cutting board make prep easy and safe. Mixing bowls, a slotted spoon or strainer, and a wooden spoon or spatula are your main helpers. A vegetable peeler and garlic press can help, but hand-chopped garlic adds a nice homemade touch. Gather small plates and platters for serving, plus toothpicks or skewers for pinchos. With these tools, you're ready to create magic in your kitchen. Remember, your passion is the most important ingredient. Let's get cooking. Now let's stock our pantry with the soul of Spain. We're about to embark on a culinary journey, and every great journey starts with the right provisions. Think of this as gathering the essential building blocks for our tapas masterpieces. Great tapas rely on simple, high-quality ingredients. It's about letting the natural flavors shine through, unburdened by excessive processing or artificial enhancements. We want ingredients that speak for themselves, each contributing its unique voice to the chorus of flavors. First, for tortilla española, that quintessential Spanish omelette, we'll need waxy potatoes. These hold their shape beautifully when cooked, providing the perfect texture for our tortilla. Look for varieties like Yukon Gold or Maris Pear, and of course a yellow onion. This will add a touch of sweetness and depth to the tortilla, complementing the earthiness of the potatoes. 6 fresh eggs. The eggs are the binding agent, bringing everything together into a cohesive and delicious whole. Fresh, high-quality eggs will make a noticeable difference in the final product. Spanish extra virgin olive oil, the lifeblood of Spanish cuisine, and a generous pinch of sea salt to enhance all the flavors. Don't skimp on the olive oil. It's essential for achieving that authentic Spanish taste. Next, for patatas bravas, those crispy, spicy potatoes that are a staple of tapas bars everywhere. We'll require starchy potatoes. Russets or Idaho potatoes are ideal, as they'll give us that fluffy interior and crispy exterior we're looking for. Crushed tomatoes, the base of our flavorful brava sauce. Garlic, for that pungent aromatic kick. Sweet and hot Spanish paprika, also known as pimenton, to give our sauce its signature smoky flavor and vibrant color. Sherry vinegar, for a touch of acidity and complexity. More of that essential olive oil, and fresh parsley to garnish. Moving on, for chorizo al vino tinto. Chorizo simmered in red wine, a simple yet incredibly satisfying dish. We'll need semi-cured Spanish chorizo. The quality of the chorizo is paramount here, so choose one with a good balance of spice and flavor. A cup of Spanish red wine, preferably a Rioja or Tempranillo, to infuse the chorizo with its rich fruity notes. A bay leaf, for subtle aromatic depth, and another garlic clove to round out the flavors. Finally, for Gilda Pinzo, the iconic Basque skewer that's a burst of flavor in every bite. We'll start with crusty bread, for serving alongside manzanilla olives, those briny green gems that are a staple of Spanish tapas. Salt-cured anchovy fillets, for a salty umami punch, and pickled green chili peppers, known as guindillas, to add a touch of heat and tang. These ingredients are the base of classic Spanish small plates. They represent the heart and soul of Spanish cooking. Simple, honest, and full of flavor. Each ingredient plays a vital role in creating the authentic taste of Spain. Choose the best you can find. Quality makes all the difference. Sourcing the finest ingredients is the first step towards culinary success. With these, you're ready to create a true Spanish feast. A celebration of flavors, textures, and the joy of sharing good food with good company. Let's dive into the recipes. It's time to transform these humble ingredients into culinary masterpieces. The adventure begins now. Get ready to experience the vibrant and delicious world of Spanish tapas. Tortilla española, also known as Spanish omelette or Spanish potato omelette, is a beloved classic in Spanish cuisine, a staple found in tapas bars and family kitchens alike. Its simple ingredients belie its incredible flavor and satisfying texture. The inside should be creamy, wonderfully flavorful, and deeply comforting. It's the kind of dish that evokes memories of home and shared meals. To begin, peel and thinly slice 5 medium-sized potatoes. The thinner the slices, the quicker they'll cook, and the better they'll melt together in the final tortilla. Also, thinly slice 1 medium onion. The onion adds a subtle sweetness that complements the earthiness of the potatoes. Now gently cook them in plenty of olive oil over medium heat. Don't skimp on the olive oil. It's essential for achieving that characteristic rich flavor and tender texture. We're not looking to fry them, but rather to confit them slowly in the oil. Continue cooking until the potatoes and onions are soft and yielding, but be careful not to let them brown. We want them to be tender and sweet, not crispy. This process can take about 20–25 minutes, so patience is key. While the potatoes and onions are cooking, beat 6 large eggs with a generous pinch of salt in a large bowl. Whisk the eggs well until they are light and frothy. This will help create a light and airy tortilla. Once the potatoes and onions are cooked through, carefully drain them, making sure to reserve the flavorful olive oil. Then, gently mix the drained potatoes and onions with the beaten eggs, ensuring they are fully submerged. Let this mixture sit for about 10 minutes. This allows the potatoes to absorb the egg, creating a cohesive and flavorful base for the tortilla. Pour off most of the infused olive oil from the pan, leaving just a thin layer, enough to coat the bottom and prevent sticking. Now carefully add the egg and potato mixture to the pan, spreading it evenly to ensure a uniform thickness. Cook over medium-low heat until the edges begin to set, and the bottom is lightly golden, but the center is still slightly soft and jiggly. This usually takes about 5–7 minutes. Now comes the tricky part. Placing a plate larger than the pan over the top. Carefully flip the tortilla onto the plate, and gently slide it back into the pan to cook the other side. This requires a bit of confidence, but with practice you'll master it. Cook for a few more minutes, until the second side is also lightly golden and the tortilla is just set throughout. Carefully slide the finished tortilla onto a serving plate, and let it rest for a few minutes before cutting. Finally, cut the tortilla into wedges, ready to be served. The result is a golden, tender omelette with a slightly runny center. A true testament to simple ingredients and careful technique. This tortilla española is perfect served hot, warm, or even at room temperature, making it a versatile dish for any occasion. Don't be scared to flip it. Being confident is key to a successful flip and a perfectly round tortilla. Remember, this dish is all about patience, using quality ingredients and infusing it with love. Now take a bite and enjoy your first taste of authentic Spain. Buen provecho! Patatas bravas is Spain's bold, beloved potato dish. Peel and cut 4 russet potatoes into bite-sized chunks. Soak in cold water, then dry completely. For the sauce, cook minced garlic in olive oil. Add sweet and hot paprika, then crushed tomatoes and sherry vinegar. Simmer until thick and smoky. Fry potatoes in hot olive oil until golden and crispy. Drain on paper towels and sprinkle with salt. Pile potatoes on a plate and spoon over the bravas sauce. Garnish with parsley for color and freshness. The secret crispy potatoes and a spicy smoky sauce. This tapa is all about how it feels in your mouth and how the flavors go together. Serve hot and watch them disappear. Patatas bravas brings a taste of Spanish bars to your table. Dig in and enjoy the heat. Chorizo al vino tinto is rustic Spanish comfort in a pan. Slice semi-cured chorizo into thick rounds. Place in a skillet. No oil needed, as the sausage releases its own fat. Brown both sides over medium heat. Add a cup of Spanish red wine, a bay leaf, and a smashed garlic clove. Simmer gently until the wine becomes a shiny sauce and the chorizo is tender. Serve hot, straight from the pan, with crusty bread for dipping. The flavors are smoky, spicy, and rich. This dish is proof that simple ingredients can create something unforgettable. Perfect for sharing with friends. Enjoy every bite. The Gilda Pinso is a Basque icon. Simple, bold, and full of character. Use a toothpick to skewer a salt-cured anchovy, a pickled guindilla pepper, and a green manzanilla olive. Wrap the anchovy around the olive and pepper for a perfect bite. The combination is salty, briny, and gently spicy. Good ingredients are key. Choose the best anchovies, olives, and peppers you can find. Assemble a platter in minutes for an elegant, eye-catching appetizer. Serve with crusty bread to soak up the olive oil. The Gilda is proof that great flavor needs no cooking. It's the ultimate one-bite wonder. A true taste of the Basque country. Enjoy the simplicity and punch of this classic pinso. Tapas culture is rich with history and legend. The word tapa means lid originally. Bread or ham-covered drinks to keep out dust and flies. Some say King Alfonso X started the tradition by ordering snacks with wine for health. Tapas changed from simple snacks to an art form, with bars competing for the best bites. Tapia. Going out for tapas is about moving around, socializing, and discovering new things. In Andalusia, free tapas come with drinks. In the Basque country, Pintxos line the bar, paid for by counting toothpicks. Madrid's tapas scene is a mix of Spanish flavors. Each region adds its own twist, making tapas endlessly exciting. Tapas are about sharing, variety, and joy. It's a living tradition that brings people together. Your Spanish feast is ready now, share it. Arrange dishes on small plates and boards for a colorful, inviting spread. Serve tortilla in wedges, patatas bravas with sauce, chorizo hot in its pan, and Gilda Pinxos lined up elegantly. Add bread, olives, and Macona almonds for the full experience. Pair with Spanish wine, red, white, or rose. Keep the atmosphere relaxed and informal. Let guests help themselves. Play Spanish music, light candles, and enjoy the flow of food and conversation. Bring out dishes as they're ready to keep energy high. A tapas party is about enjoying life's simple pleasures. You've created more than a meal, you've brought Spain to your home. Cheers!